Hi, my name is Tim, and in this video I'll be making a Minesweeper in Java. So this tutorial might take a long time, so I might make one part or two parts, so I probably will split it into two parts. So this is part one, and just let me real quick, so this is the program that we will be making. So right here should be a bomb here, and there should be a bomb here as well. And let's see, there's a bomb there. So basically this is the program. Okay, so let's start off by making a main class file. And then we need three more other files. One is for game. I'm gonna call it game. And another one is for board. And then we're gonna make one called space. Okay. So let's start by looking at the game. So what we want in a game, let's wait. Oh, did I add static void to all of them? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, good. So, okay. Constructor. Let's see what kind of value do we want here. So first of all, we want a board, our game to hold a board. And I'm gonna call it layout. And let's also set up some attributes for this. So we're gonna see how wide is our game. So we're going to have a width. Okay, so basically what this is gonna do is we're gonna set a dimension for our tiles. So on like the on the Minesweeper, the game, they're like each tiles. So we want the tiles width to be 20. This should be a bit easier. So let's make this capitalized. Okay. And one for height. Okay, so next what we want to do is we want to make the width and height for the screen, for the entire application screen. So that we're gonna call it X. I'm just gonna make it 30. So basically it's gonna be 30 tiles for the width of the game screen, and the height, Y, and make that 16. I'll be 16 tiles for the height of the game screen. You can change this however you want. This is how I'm gonna go for now. And we're gonna create a JFrame for our game, and let's import it. There we go. And let's also create some game attributes. And first of all, we're gonna get the amount of bomb. And we need the scoreboard. So basically, how the game has a scoreboard. We want to define the length for the width for it. And then end also to the game. This is a Boolean variable for the state of the game, and when it ends, it becomes true. And let's make one for wind as well. And we want to keep count of the number of flags there are. Okay, so let's build our constructor. So first of all, let's initialize the window. So window is to JFrame. And then we want to create a layout for our board. And then we want, and I'll go back to building the board. We'll come back to this. But for now, let's set up other attributes with flags. So we're gonna set the amount of flags equal to the bomb count. Right. And then we're gonna window at. So basically, I'll come back to this, but for now let's set up a window first. Title, I'm just gonna call it Minesweeper. And then set size. So here, now it's time to set our size. So to set size, it takes in the width and height as pixels. So what we did is that we set our so we just gonna do x times width. So basically, we know that each tile by the width we define as 20 pixel, and then we have 30 tiles for the total width of the game screen. So that's why it's 30 times 20, and that should be 600. And we're gonna do the same thing for our height for our game screen. There you go. Did I spell something wrong? I spelled it wrong here. My bad, I spelled it wrong. But okay. So now we're gonna set our visibility. We're gonna set it to true, and then we're gonna set our window close operation. So default. There you go. JFrame close on that. Exit on close. That's what it is. Okay. So now we have our game pretty much set up. Now let's get on the board. So for our board, we're gonna use a 2D array for our board. So if you don't know what a 2D array is, it's best that you search it up and read some tutorials on what exactly is a 2D array. And we will be using it quite extensively in this game. Okay, so that's our 2D array, and we set the width and height to the tile count. And now we're gonna create our constructor. And so we need to fill up bomb basically into our 2D array. So each slot in the 2D array we're gonna hold a space. And to make this more clear, let's first call the space first. So let's first build our space. So basically, this is what you want to have in space. These are the attributes that you want to have. And I'll explain them. I'm just gonna paste it in. Okay. So let's import this real quick. Okay. So for each space, you want to see if there is a bomb. So if there's a bomb, just set it to true. It's not false. Same thing goes with flag. Is it flagged or not? It's cleared. So basically, did you already clear the tile? And then another variable will be the amount of bomb that's close by, and it's gonna be, and the last one will be the image that is for the space. So for the constructor, so for the conductor, we're going to take in a boolean, and it's going to be bomb. And then we're going to throw exception, IOE exception. The reason why we're going to throw IOE exception, well, that's because when we're going to deal with image, importing image. So to import image, I put the link to the image file down in the description. So you just have to download the file and then put it in to the game. So here's how you put it in. I'm just gonna copy the file and you just gotta paste it into just paste it in here. There you go. Image. Okay. Yeah, just paste it in here. Okay. So now let's set up our attributes. So this is what you're gonna do. Alright, so these are the attributes. We're gonna set the bomb to the whatever the constructor parameter will be, and then we're gonna set the flag and clear automatically false when you first create the space, and the bomb nearby to 0. And then we're gonna include our image. So buffer the image. Temp equals image io.read. And a new file, and it's gonna be Minesweeper tutorial slash image slash facing down PNG. It's quite a long name. But now what we gotta do is we're gonna set our image that equals to game.resize. So we want to resize our image. Okay, so this resize image is gonna take. We're gonna make this function first. So this is the function. I'll copy and paste it here. This is the function. It's kind of long, kind of intimidating, but it's not that bad actually. So let me just import this real quick. Yeah, you can feel free to pause the video and type this down real quick. There you go. IOE exception. Import. Image, gotta import that as well. Okay, so this is the function, and we're gonna use this. Another space. Okay, so we just do game.resize image. We're gonna take the temporary image, and we're gonna set it to new width. So we're gonna set it to the width of the dimension of our tile. So that's why we don't want it to be too big. So, or too small. Game.width and game.height. There you go. And now we're gonna close this bracket and we're gonna import this file. Yeah. And that's our constructor. And now we're gonna make some helper function or accessory and modifier. Now paste it down here. So this is what you need. Feel free to pause the video and type this down. So you need these So you're gonna get them for the flag variable, you're gonna get them for the cleared, has bomb, is cleared, is flag, set bomb nearby, get bomb nearby, set image, and buffered image, get image. Okay. Cool. So that's our space.java. That's everything for our space. So now get back to the board and let's continue on our constructor, our board. So now we're gonna get the probability of putting a bomb there, basically. So what we're gonna do is double, because it's gonna be a decimal. Game dot bomb count divided by game dot x times game dot y. Okay, and now we're gonna put a huge try statement, try catch statement, and for our so now we're gonna go through the 2D array. Integer I equals to 0, I is less than game dot y plus plus if random. No, not yet. Go for another row. So k equals to 0, is less than game dot x plus. So basically what happened here is that we're gonna first go through the column. So basically what it's trying to do is that it's gonna go by one. So because how the our 2D array is structured, this will be the y, so this will be the column, and this will be the row. My bad. This will be the row, and this will be the column. Yeah. So the row will be the y, and then the column will be the x. So that's why we have to do the y first, and then we do the x. And this will go through the 2D array. And now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna say if math dot random, no, not to radian, but random, it's less than the probability. And the remainder is greater than 0, so the bomb that we can still put in is greater than 0. Then we set the board. Oh, what did I do? Yeah. Then we set the board I k equals to new space. We're gonna put it in new space, and we're gonna make this true. So there's gonna be a bomb. So bomb has bomb, which is true now. So and then we're gonna subtract from our reminder by 1, or else. So basically, if we miss the probability, or we already put in a bomb, then we're just gonna create a space without a bomb. Okay, so now we're gonna finish our catch statement. So this is gonna be an IOE exception. That's what we threw in our constructor. And when there is an IOE exception, we're gonna print stack trace to see where exactly we're going wrong. And then now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna create a function, the last function, the only function. Actually, yeah, for our board. So that will be calculate. So basically this method, what it does is that it's going to calculate the nearby bomb for each space. It's going to be a lot of math. So here we go. So first of all, we're going to go through our list. So 2D array, so game y plus plus, same thing. This time x equals to 0, x less than game.x, x plus plus. Okay, so let's go through the array. Now I'm gonna copy and paste this the code in here that calculates the bomb count. There you go. Okay, I'll explain this real quick. So this is it. So basically, it says that if that space that we are at does not have bomb, so basically, then we're gonna calculate nearby bomb for that space, right? So we start with 0, so we're gonna say there's gonna be 0 bomb, and let's count. And so basically, it's gonna first check upward. This checks upward if the space is a bomb. If there is, add 1, and then checks downward, checks left, checks right, and basically what we're also doing is that we're gonna first think that when y greater than 0, that means that the space that we're currently at is, so basically we don't want to check something that doesn't exist, right? If I'm at the top of the first tile, if I'm the first tile on the first row, right, I don't want to check what is above the tile because there's nothing there. And if you do that, it's going to give you an error. So that's why I'm saying that, okay, so basically you have to be at least 2, be the second row and down in order to check what is upward. That's why there's a y greater than 0 there. And it's the same thing for other direction as well, as you can see. And the bottom 4 will be top left, so diagonally, the tile diagonally top left of our tile. See if there's bomb there. And it's the same thing for each direction. So there's gonna be 8 of these. And then in the end, we're gonna set the space that we're currently at to the total count of the bomb. See? And that's our calculate function. And lastly, we will be needing a public function that returns the board. So it's gonna return our get board. There you go. And almost forgot, you have to, so basically in our constructor, after we set up our board, we're gonna calculate the nearby bomb for the space on our board. And this is it. This is the board class. And now all we need to do is finish up our game class. And we will do that in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you find this helpful. And if you have any question, if anything that I missed, anything that you want to let me know, please put it in the comment. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Peace.